Yo, what is up, you guys? Your boy Swag-kun back at it again with another video, and today we got a lot to go over, bruh. First of all, Deidara has dropped in the game with his rekit. A lot of you guys had already been predicting that because he got his 8-star awakening stuff last update when Nagato dropped. So now he actually got his actual stuff. So yeah, Deidara came out. We're gonna go ahead and go over whether or not you should summon on him, and also, unfortunately, this shitty, terrible, atrocious all-out mission update that we're gonna be going over. We'll go over it, and then I'm gonna help you guys, show you guys how I was able to clear the stages. But honestly, it's insane. This is so stupid. So we'll get into that. Starting off with all-out mission, a new US rank has been added. So not only is triple S hard enough, right? Look at me, I couldn't even get to triple S, bro. I could only get to double S. So for one, there is now a new rank above triple S. They cut down on the Shinos that you can receive just by clearing the missions. Now you only get 30, 60, 100, 140, 190, 240. Before it used to be more than that. And on top of that, the rewards are worse. The rewards are not great at all. Yes, you get some free tickets, which is cool, but it's not, they got rid of the synthesis frogs, which right now we need a lot of because every single LB limit break is now level 15. How are we supposed to get it to level 15 to limit break it if they're not giving us any frogs to synthesize? They got rid of that. And in the score rank, you have to grind all the way to US to get 200 Shinos now. Come on, bro. And like, for what? You don't even get anything crazy. Like, you get a little title, okay? No one gives a fuck about the title. Like, this is just so dumb. And on top of that, not only that, but the missions are so much harder now because now now they have Jade protection. So now you basically have to summon on the new all-out mission Shinobi in order to be able to defeat these units. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do it, bro. You're not going to be able to use old units. You're not going to be able to just defeat them. You need to have the X ultimate jutsu that gets rid of that specific nature resistance, right? So you need an X ultimate that has Jade in order to get rid of the Jade endurance. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is so stupid, bro. It's so dumb. But we'll get into that right here in a second. For now, let's go ahead and get into Deidara and whether or not you should summon on him. So it looks like we're gonna get a Roundup Shinobi, a Sam Shinobi, no, Roundup Shinobi, a Sam Shinobi, or not Sam anymore, Village Leader World Championship Shinobi, and an All-Out Mission Shinobi. I'm not a fan, and the reason for that is because All-Out Mission banners are some of the best banners for free-to-play players, right? Because the drop rates are great. Yes, sometimes there's older units in there, but those older units can actually be pretty good and still useful in some areas, especially in lower leagues and stuff like that. Well, now we don't even have that no more. You get a brand new Shinobi, and normally we would be hyped about it, but you can no longer enhance or limit break the old ones, right? So these, yeah, of course, you can still like, you have the boost for their X ultimates, but not their limit breaks anymore. One Ninja Sasuke, Mama Sakura, all these guys, you do get a boost, so it's easier to level up their X ultimates, but not their limit breaks no more. Pathetic, bro. This is pathetic. Like, this is honestly such a shitty update. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get straight into this. So his X ultimate, we got C0, blows himself up, creates a huge explosion, causing massive damage to enemies on the same floor. This is a full room ultimate, which is pretty good. Greatly decreases enemies' chakra, all of that doesn't matter. Increases attack and defense, as well as all of their resistances, makes him invincible for a set period of time. Restores chakra by a massive amount, reduces chakra damage, sets of damage area, whatever. As y'all can see, reduces endurance of Jade protection by 10. You need to get him or have someone else who has that. And in the specific Shinobi that you can use for all-out mission, there's nobody else, so stupid. At Jutsu level 8, large changes to huge, medium to large, invincibility increases. Huge attack power can no longer be stripped, and he gets X ultimate resistances by a medium amount for all allies. And at level 15, it just gets buffed up to large instead of medium. So let's go ahead and check out this X ultimate. Honestly, I'm not a fan of how it looks. It looks pretty ass, but I mean, it's full room. So let's go ahead and check this out. Blows himself up, leaves a little damage area. That's about it. No revive cancel. Just full room damage. The full room damage, bro. That's all you get. That's all you get. My bad. When the red bar is full, let's go ahead and check that out. Increases damage, and he gets immunity to recoil. So that, don't get it confused, that's not damage nullification. He can still take damage, but he's just not gonna get knocked back anymore. So he's just gonna stand there tough as fuck and get hit, but he's still taking damage. So pretty ass in my opinion. Limit break, detonating clay centipede, sets out a detonating clay centipede, rotates it, and then strikes to make it explode, causing damage, hugely decreasing enemies' chakra. Pretty good. Inflicts confusion by large, decreases evasion rate as well as continued HP recovery. That's pretty good. And impact, manipulate, and impact resistances, or annihilation, sorry. Gives the user's attacks an additional effect, which is damage over time. Increases user's evasion rate by a huge amount, because large changes to huge. Makes him invincible and restores chakra, detects and sets off traps. Large changes to huge at jutsu level 8, and adds the effect decreases enemies damage over time resistance. Oh, that's new. So basically, this is gonna force enemies to take damage over time. So you're gonna need that resistance as well. No, that's pretty dope, actually. I like that. Increases user's accuracy by a medium amount. Reduces received damage by 30%. The amount of temporary damage reduction increases to 40 and increases in duration, and adds X ultimate resistances. So overall, pretty solid, not too bad. So now let's go ahead and get into the Limit Break 1, Limit Break 2, Limit Break 3. Limit Break 1, he has invincibility and damage reduction strip, which is pretty good. Limit Break 2, he gets double strip, damage reduction, and increases all of his resistances, seal, paralysis, all that stuff. And a Limit Break 3 recovers chakra by 70%, increases defense by huge, makes him invincible, and gives him damage nullification for a set period of time. Limit Break 3 is going to be pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. The effect huge defense increase granted will no longer be affected by stat increase negation. Pretty good. So this jutsu is good, but you're really going to get his max potential at Limit Break 3. So let's go ahead and check it out. So he's invincible during this whole time. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. And he gets a huge evasion. Honestly, his buffs are pretty good. Decreases damage over time resistance, which is brand new. That actually could be a new meta. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. He's a red type unit, so he's also going to be doing a lot of attack. And he gets double strip at Limit Break 1, Limit Break 2, and Limit Break 3. He's obviously just insane. So 4-star. Detonating clay, charging explosion, sends forth owl-shaped detonating clay, then dashes and scatters clay through surroundings, causing damage. Greatly decreases enemies' chakra on defense, inflicts confusion, slowed movement, and damage over time, decreases defense, decreases continued HP recovery. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be the very first 4-star jutsu that decreases invincibility, status element immunity, and damage reduction. That's like a Limit Break 2 debuff, and he has it on a 4-star. So you get Deidara to Limit Break 2, both that and his 4-star and his old Limit Break, if you have it maxed out, you're gonna have triple jutsus that have double strip, which is just absolutely insane. So we're gonna get into that. Increases the user's attack power by a large amount. It makes him invincible, gives him status of immunity, recovers HP, sets off traps, increases damage dealt to enemies with status elements, large changes to huge, medium changes to large, small to medium, blah blah blah, and reduces cooldown time for a set period of time. So now let's go ahead and check this out. The 4-star jutsu, honestly, he looks like a pretty high investment unit, but if you do take the time to invest, I mean, it's all right. You know, I'm not a fan of the animations, bro, but I mean, drops a bomb, has really good AoE. Like, animations aside, he's actually not bad. He's not that bad. He's not that bad at all, actually. He's gonna be a great support killing unit. So look, should you summon on Deidara? I recommend you don't. I say you skip. He doesn't look like a meta breaking unit. Obviously, if Deidara is your favorite character, go crazy. Don't listen to me, don't listen to anybody else. If you like Deidara as a character, do your thing. But if you're summoning on strictly meta purposes, I highly recommend that you skip. He's not really super crazy, he's not meta breaking. He is very, very good on paper as a support killing unit. As a fly-in room unit defender, he seems really good. Attack mission, doesn't seem too great. Support, possibly. Final room, possibly, but we're gonna have to wait and see. You also, since you get a good amount of tickets from the all-out mission, I actually got lucky and got his 4-star and his limit break. I only got it 1, but I had enough logs to get it to limit break 1, so I will be doing a showcase on him. I've pulled his limit break like a million times, so I have it at limit break 3, and I have his old X Ultimate at level 8 because I've pulled it a million times. So showcase on him dropping soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into all out mission. I'll show you guys who I use, and I'll show you guys some replays of my attacking in order so you guys can see who I used, how I did it, and their stats and everything. So now I honestly, I didn't really have too much motivation to try and get triple S, so I didn't even complete the last one. I couldn't complete it. I don't have Deidara's new X Ultimate. I mean, if you could find a way to finesse the system, go crazy, do your thing, but this is what I did. I'll show y'all. So stage 1 is only blue, stage 2 purple, stage 3 blue, stage 4 purple, and here are the units that you can use for stage 5, 6, and 7. So make sure you're not using Sasuke 20th anniversary, Momoshiki, Warning Ninja Sasuke, or OG Itachi for the first 4 stages, because you have the opportunity to use them in 5, 6, and 7. So here are the shinobi that I used. This is what I used for the fortress battle. I used Sage 6 Pass, the GOAT God Conqueror himself, for the boss battle. I used these 4 my bad, for the fortress battle, and OG Boruto Genin for the giant boss battle. Fortress battle, use your strongest blue shinobi that are not those units that I named previously. And for the giant boss battle, I used Obito because most of you should have Obito's X Ultimate at a pretty high level. Stage 4, I use these 4 units right here. Use your strongest purple type units that are not Warning Ninja Sasuke, 20th anniversary Sasuke, all that stuff. And then for the giant boss battle, I use KLM Minato because he leaves a damage area and makes it easier to kill the boss. Stage 5, so let's go ahead and get into that. Stage 5, these are the units that I used. Edo Hashirama, like I said, I will be putting a quick little replay. So here is the replay for stage 5. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it in there, speed it up, and leave it at that. So I'll be right back. Alright, for stage 6, I used Boruto versus Momoshiki as my main. I actually just equipped him with a bunch of attack, and I was able to clear it. Not complete it. I was able to clear it though, because I was barely able to clear it. But with him, with a lot of attack, you should be able to clear it. And then for the giant boss battle, I used Edo Minato. Same thing with Edo Minato. Stack a bunch of attack on him, and you will be good to go, as y'all could see. So I will be dropping that video right now. And finally, for stage 7, I was able to clear the giant boss battle. Not complete it, but I was able to clear it with Karma Boruto. I don't have his new X Ultimate. I use his old X Ultimate LL 15 out of 15 just because I pulled it a couple times. But that's how I was able to do it. I was not able to complete the fortress. If I'm able to complete it, I will drop a video on that. But Karma Boruto, I will drop a quick clip of that right here as well. So yeah, you guys, that's about it. This is a fat L of an update from Bandai. Like, so many players are quitting the game already, and I think this is just gonna push a lot of free-to-play players away. Like, not even pay-to-win players are really interested in the game anymore because it looks like it's just going downhill. Honestly, I'm expanding a little bit. For those of you who have noticed, I'm making Dokkan content, I'm making Black Clover content, Ninja Voltage content. Like, I'm doing a lot of different things. And I'm thinking of making a separate channel for strictly anime things. So reactions to episodes, manga chapter breakdowns, tier lists on animes, things like that. So let me know what y'all think about that. But anyways, hope you get lucky on the ticket summons. I don't recommend you summon, but this is an L of an update, man. L of an update, and it's really shitty for NXB players right now, bro. But anyways, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay swaggy, stay blessed, and I will see you guys in the next one.